Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine and staying safe and happy. I am your science teacher, Ms. Farheen, and I welcome you all to your science class. My dear students, as you know that we have started unit number 2, ecosystem, and today I will deliver its 7th lecture. And in today's lecture, we will discuss about the food chains, predator and prey relationship. So my dear students, by the end of today's lecture, all the students will be able to identify and describe common predators and prey and their prey. And they will also be able to describe the roles of living things at each link in a food chain. Plants produce their own food. Some animals eat plants while other animals eat the animals that eat plants. और हम कुछ food chains हैं उनके बारे में भी we will also discuss. So my dear students, let's recap what we did in the previous lecture, quickly answer the questions. Define a balanced ecosystem. In a balanced ecosystem, all the things are moderate. What do you understand by plant-animal interaction? हमने previous lecture में plants और animals के interaction के बारे में पढ़ा था. Do you remember that? So there are 3 types of interactions between plants and animals: commensalism, antagonism and mutualism. What is commensalism? In which one member is benefited while the other remains unharmed. What is antagonism? In which one member is benefited and the other is harmed. And what is mutualism? In which both the members are benefited. So my dear students, now is the time for a question. Quickly look at the picture here and tell me which type of relationship are these, food based or shelter based. यहाँ आपको डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ जो है वो रिलेशनशिप नजर आ रहे हैं. क्या ये फूड बेस्ड है, यानी कि क्या इनको सिर्फ फूड चाहिए, या यहाँ पर कोई शेल्टर बेस्ड भी आपको नजर आ रहा है इंटरेक्शन. In an ecosystem, there are both type of interactions, food-based P or shelter-based P. Because if you will find the shelter, then you can find food after that. क्योंकि हम सबसे पहले अपना घर बनाते हैं, उसके बाद हम खाने के ऊपर तवज्जो देते हैं. Then lesson for today is food chains, predator and prey and their relationship. What is a food chain? So my dear students, a food chain is the sequence of transfer of matter and energy in the form of food from organism to organism. So my dear students, basically एक food chain एक ऐसा जरिया है जिसमें energy जो है वो ट्रांसफर होती रहती है. मैं आपको इसकी एक बहुत अच्छी सी एग्जाम्पल देती हूँ. एग्जाम्पल ये है कि आपको इधर एक फूड चेन जो है वो ऊपर लिखी हुई भी है, नजर आ रही है. प्लांट्स, रैबिट, फॉक्स, चीता. ये एक फूड चेन है. इसका मतलब ये है कि रैबिट्स जो है वो प्लांट्स को खाते हैं, फॉक्स जो है वो रैबिट को खा लेता है, एंड आफ्टर दैट चीता ईट्स द फॉक्स. बट व्हाट हैपेंस टू द प्लांट्स? ये जो प्लांट्स हैं इनके पास फूड कहाँ से आता है? दे गेट द फूड फ्रॉम द सनलाइट. So the energy of sun is transferred to the plant, and when the rabbit eats the plant, it takes that energy, and when the fox eats the rabbit, it takes the energy of the plant and the sun, जो कि उसने rabbit से ली है. And after that, in the end, the top consumer, which is cheetah, it is eating the fox. और इस तरीके से जो energy का flow है वो organism to organism जो है वो transfer हो रहा है because of food, and this type of transfer is called फूड चेन. इस पिक्चर में बहुत सारी फूड चेन्स हैं, हमने सिर्फ एक डिस्कस की है एज एन एग्जांपल. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हियर यू कैन सी ट्री, डियर, लॉयन. ये एक फूड चेन है. आप देख रहे हैं कि कैसे एनर्जी जो है वो ऑर्गेनिज्म टू ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है वो ट्रांसफर हो रही है. हियर अगेन यू कैन सी फ्लावर, फ्लाइज, फ्रॉग, स्नेक एंड ईगल, एंड एनर्जी इज ट्रांसफर्ड फ्रॉम प्लांट एंड ऑनवर्ड्स टू ऑनवर्ड्स, बिकॉज एक चीज जो है वो दूसरे को खा रही है. Again, energy is transferred from flower to the fish, and then the larger fish, and then the bigger bird eats the fish, and that's how energy is transferred from organism to organism in an ecosystem. And components of a food chain. अब जो components हैं हम वो discuss कर लेते हैं. Plants are the producers. So in this food chain, this flower, hibiscus flower, is a producer. Then comes the animals, which are heterotrophs. So plants are producers, or they are also called autotrophs, whereas these all animals are called heterotrophs because they cannot make their own food and they depend on another organism for energy and food. अब इनके कुछ नेम्स भी हैं. Plants are the producers, whereas the fly in this food chain is the primary consumer क्योंकि ये सबसे पहले plant को consume कर रहा है. Then comes the secondary consumer, which is the frog. It is consuming on the butterfly. Then snake is the tertiary consumer, यानी कि it is the third consumer which is consuming the frog. And then comes the fourth consumer, which is the quaternary consumer, which is the eagle. And animals, all the animals here are the consumers, where all plants are called the producers because they can make their own food. And plants are autotrophs, whereas animals are heterotrophs. ये terminologies जो हैं इनको keep them in mind. Producers, autotrophs, consumers, heterotrophs. और आगे पे consumers भी primary, secondary, tertiary और quaternary हैं. So my dear students, quickly open page number 30 and 31 पे जो है आपका food chain का topic जो है given है. Quickly open in your science 4 books. I hope all of you have opened the books. Now let's start the reading. Food chains. In an ecosystem, organisms primarily interact to fulfill their food requirements to satisfy their hunger. The food-based interaction links plants and animals in a chain known as food chain. In food chains, plants are the main source of food. Primary consumers are herbivores, eat plants. For example, a goat eats leaves. Carnivores, secondary consumers, such as lions, eat herbivores. For example, this lion will eat the goat. Example, it is eating the goat. There may also be tertiary and sometimes quaternary consumers. So my dear students, एक food chain के अंदर जो है वो producers और consumers जो है वो होते हैं. Producers are always the plants and they are the first energy source. ठीक है. इसके बाद जो animal इनको consume करता है, plants को consume करता है, that is called the primary consumer and it is always a herbivore because herbivore means कि वो plant eating animals हैं. Then comes an animal which feeds on other animals and that is called a carnivore and that animal is the secondary consumer. और कुछ food chains में secondary consumer के बाद भी tertiary और quaternary consumers भी होते हैं. So my dear students, when the last carnivorous animal finds no predator, the food chain ends. The dead remains of all these producers and consumers are decomposed into simpler nutrients by certain bacteria and fungi. Plant and animals consume the nutrients, thus maintaining the nutrient cycle. These food chains are present in all ecosystems. So my dear students, किसी भी food chain में जब कोई last जो है वो carnivore के बाद कोई उसको खाने वाला नहीं होता तो फूड चेन वहां खत्म हो जाती है. और हर फूड चेन में जितने भी डेड एनिमल्स और प्लांट्स होते हैं उनको कंज्यूम करते हैं डीकंपोजर्स व्हिच आर बैक्टीरियाज एंड फंजाई. ये हम ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं स्टार्ट में. इसके बाद क्या होता है, जो डीकंपोजर्स हैं वो डेड एनिमल्स और प्लांट्स को सिंपल न्यूट्रिएंट्स के अंदर जो है वो कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं एंड दे बिकम द पार्ट ऑफ द सॉइल व्हिच इज कंज्यूम्ड अगेन बाय द प्लांट. और इस तरीके से ये जो साइकिल है फूड का ये चलता रहता है. आपको समझ में आ गई. प्रोड्यूसर, then comes the consumer which is the herbivore, then comes the carnivore, and then when the plants and animals die they are consumed by the decomposers and become the part of the soil and the plants grow in the soil and again the energy transferred from one place to another. So this type of transfer of energy from one organism to another is called food chain. समझ में आ गई अब आपको. So my dear students, here you will see different food chains in your book on page number 32. The producer is getting energy from the sun and the water and after that it is eaten by the grasshopper which is the primary consumer. Then the grasshoppers are eaten by the snake. These are the secondary consumer. Then snake को कौन खा रहा है यहाँ? It is eaten by the hawk and this is the tertiary consumer. यानी कि it is the third consumer. Then comes the decomposers which are the fungi. These decomposers feed on the dead plants and animals and again they convert them into nutrients which become the part of the soil and again taken up by the producers. So this is how energy flow आप देख रहे हैं कि it is continuous. ये देखिए किस तरीके से ये continuous है. This is how it becomes a food chain. Here is a food chain showing the status and the role of each member. Plants prepare food using water and sunlight. Grasshopper, being herbivore, eat plants and becomes the prey of snakes. Snake is termed as secondary consumer because it eats the primary consumer, grasshopper. Snake is the prey for hawks. Hawks therefore are designed as the tertiary consumers. Hawks have no predator. When a hawk dies, decomposers break it down into nutrients. And again, as I told you, nutrients become the part of the soil and new plants grow from the soil, and that is how energy flow is continuous. Here are given some other food chains belonging to different ecosystems. Here you will see a plant which is primary producer and autotroph. Then comes the caterpillar, which is the primary herbivore or consumer. Then the lizards, secondary, snake, tertiary. Then mongoose is the quaternary consumer. Here this is an aquatic food chain. Diatoms are the primary producers and they are the autotrophs, they are the plants. Then the larvae are the herbivores, they feed on the diatoms. Then the fish feeds on the larva, and then the pelican, the bird, feeds on the fish. And this is the aquatic food chain. That's how the energy flows. So my dear students, predator and prey, क्योंकि अब हम food chains के बारे में पढ़ चुके हैं, अब आपको predator और prey का relationship भी पता होना चाहिए. An animal that is hunted or killed by an other animal for food is called a prey, whereas an animal that hunts and feeds on other animals is called a predator. अब आपको जो food chain नजर आ रही है, grasshopper, baboon and cheetah, इसमें कौन prey है और कौन predator है? Quickly think and tell. Very good. The grasshopper is the prey. Baboon is predator and prey both. Why it is predator? Because it is feeding on the grasshopper. And why it is a prey? Because it is a food of cheetah. So that is why baboon predator bhi hai or prey bhi hai, whereas cheetah is the predator because it feeds on other animals. So my dear students, let's read about predator and prey. Predators and their prey. A predator is an animal that kills other organisms to eat them. The prey is the organism that the predator eats. For example, a lion eats zebra. So the lion is a predator while the zebra is a prey. Similarly, bears eat fish, foxes eat rabbits, and cats eat mice. So in these relationships, who are predators? Bears, foxes and cats are the predators, whereas fish, rabbits and mice are the preys. Think about it. Goat eat plants. Is the goat a predator of plants? Why or why not? Quickly think and tell me. Predator and no, a goat is not a predator because plants make their own food. So that is how the animals which feed on other animals, that relationship is called predator and prey relationship. So my dear students, now is the time for an activity. You can see different food chains on your screen. Teacher जो है ये food chains जो है class में distribute भी कर सकती हैं. And what the students will do is teacher will divide the class into three groups and assign them one food chain each. Group A, B and C. Label it as the role of each organism at each level of food chain. When they done, they will explain before the class. So my dear students, group A, B or C, teacher can hand them over these food chains और उसके बाद आपको करना क्या है कि आपको बताना है कि किस organism का क्या जो है वो status है. For example, the plants in all the three food chains are the heterotrophs and producers. Then comes the primary consumer. That is always a herbivore. Then comes the secondary consumer, that is a carnivore. And then in other food chains, there are also tertiary and quaternary consumers, and they are also carnivores. So my dear students, this is how you will finish it, and every group will present its food chain after finishing it. I hope you have enjoyed the activity. And other activity here given is supervised activity number 4. It is given in your books. Teacher will instruct students to perform supervised activity number 4 from books and help them in performing. Construct a model or create a chart by pasting pictures of familiar animals and plants in simple food chains from distinct ecosystems such as forest or a desert. These model charts allow students to observe and discuss the food chains so they can understand how a food chain works. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आपको डिफरेंट जो फूड चेन्स हैं, डिफरेंट जो इकोसिस्टम के अंदर एग्जिस्ट करती हैं, आपको उनकी पिक्चर्स कलेक्ट करके पेस्ट करनी है, एक चार्ट पेपर बना लें और यू कैन ऑल्सो मेक अ मॉडल, और इस तरीके से आपको पता चलेगा कि हाउ अ फूड चेन वर्क्स. ठीक है, जैसे कि एक डेजर्ट प्लांट के अंदर, एक डेजर्ट इकोसिस्टम के अंदर भी आप एक फूड चेन क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, इसी तरीके से एक फॉरेस्ट इकोसिस्टम में भी आप एक फूड चेन जो है वो क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. सो पॉज द वीडियो एंड कंप्लीट दिस एक्टिविटी विद द हेल्प ऑफ योर टीचर. I hope you have done it. Now we will move forward towards the practice. So my dear students, for practice you can download this worksheet from the description box below this video, or you can get it in print form by your teacher. So what you need to do in this worksheet, write down your name and your roll number. After that, observe the relationship between given organisms, rearrange and construct the food chains, label the role of each organism as well. So my dear students, आपको relationship बताना है इसके अंदर. आपको इस फूड चेन को करेक्ट ऑर्डर में भी एरोज के थ्रू जो है वो आप ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. किस तरीके से? इस तरीके से. एंड देन अंडरनीथ इट यू कैन राइट हियर 1, 2 and 3, and then also label each organism. For example, this is producer, this is primary consumer, and this is secondary consumer. That is how you will complete the rest of the worksheet. हमेशा हर फूड चेन में सबसे पहले जो है वो प्रोड्यूसर होता है, तो उसके नीचे आप नंबर 1 पॉइंट लिखेंगे. आप ऐसा करिएगा कि आप टॉप पे 1 लिख दें, 2, 3 and 4, and after that you will write underneath them producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer and tertiary consumer. This is how you will finish the worksheet. Finish it and submit it to your teacher. I hope everybody has finished it. Now we will move forward. Note down your homework. For homework, you will do MCQ number 4 and 6 and 7 from section number A. 4, 6 and 7. You will do it in your books as your homework. And next is question number 5 from section number B. Make a flow sheet showing the general instructions of a food chain. ठीक है, स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अ फूड चेन. आपको जनरल स्ट्रक्चर बनाना है एक फूड चेन का, कि सबसे पहले क्या आता है. कम्स द प्रोड्यूसर, और यू कैन राइट द सन, then the producer, autotrophs, then comes the consumers or all the autotrophs, heterotrophs, और फिर आप उसमें प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी, टर्शरी एंड क्वांटरी कंज्यूमर जो है, इस तरीके से आप उसको आप उसका एक स्ट्रक्चर जो है वो बनाएंगे. यू विल डू इट इन योर notebooks. So my dear students, today we have learned that any food chain based relationship between plants and animal is termed as food chain. Each food chain consists of plants as producers, animals and consumers, and bacteria and fungi as decomposers. Predator is the animal that hunts other animals. Prey is the animal that is hunted by other animals. So my dear students, in the next class, we will discuss about competition in an ecosystem. So my dear students, I hope you have enjoyed today's lecture about predator and prey relationship and about different food chains, how they develop, how energy flows from organism to organism in an ecosystem. Keep everybody around you safe. Have a good day. Thank you so much and Allah Hafiz.